For the second year in a row and the third time in 4 years, Liberty's Division I women's hockey team would compete for a chance to be crowned national champions as the number 1 nationally ranked Lady Flames took on the number 2 ranked Adrian Bulldogs for the 2018 ACHA National Championship. The Lady Flames had a tough road to make it back to the championship game, but would put on display why they were the number 1 team coming into the tournament as they would defeat Minnesota 4-1 and 4-0 in their best-of-3 series before crushing number 6 ranked Colorado 12-1 in the Final Four to lead to them being in a top 2 matchup for the national title. The Lady Bulldogs opened the game all over the Flames until Liberty could start creating chances of their own, but both teams' defenses would be the difference as it would be tied 0-0 going into the second period. Early in the second, Liberty would get their first power play opportunity and Shelby Bradford would cash in, giving the Flames a 1-0 lead going into the third period. In the third, both teams would trade chances, but it was Alex Smybert who would get the Flames on the board again as she would make it 2-0 with less than 5 minutes to go. Adrian would find a way to get on the board late in the third, but the Lady Flames would be able to hold off the Bulldogs and come away with a 2-1 victory to win the team's second ever national championship.
This final game against Adrian was really a kind of a gut check for us. Man, they really took it to us, and I thought they held possession and generated the most chances, especially in the first period and a half. Just have to find a way sometimes. We said after the first period, man, that might have been our worst periods at Nationals. We looked a little unsettled, a little maybe nervous. We were still good defensively. Obviously, Chantel was amazing in net. I thought our special teams, all Nationals, were pretty awesome. We scored on our first 4 power plays against Colorado to really take control. Bradford got that power play goal in the second to give us a lead, and fortunately our PK was strong and we were able to kind of hold them off.
We just kept taking it. Our main focus was game by game, just play these next 60 minutes. And then obviously Adrian battled the same way we did, and they proved it on the ice today too. But we just had to keep our game simple and just play the game that the coaches know we could play.
I think that was just one of the things we talked about a lot through the year, was coming in with confidence but not having a huge ego and being overconfident. So I think that was something that was really important for our team as a whole, and that just carried us through the whole weekend. And we were able to come into this game after a big win in the semifinals and just humble ourselves and know that it was going to be a battle no matter what the situation was. And we knew Adrian was going to come out fighting, so we had to come out stronger. And I was so proud with the way the girls played, and we just came together as a team, and it was just an amazing feeling.
In the beginning of the season, it was definitely like a bumpy ride. We were just kind of getting to know everyone, and new coach, new teammates, but definitely we came together at the end and we had the outcome we wanted. Honestly amazing. I was definitely not expecting the MVP part, but winning a national championship was the best feeling I've ever had in my life.
We know what it was like to lose, and some of us even knew what it was like to win, so it hurt a little bit more, but I think that just winning this whole entire thing has just been an experience for every single girl on our team.
A lot of new faces, but also like a lot of guidance from. I've had so much help with even, well, obviously Chris and Justin. This is my first year coaching, so a lot of new things for me, but also a lot of the older players have really just done a really good job of like nurturing the younger freshmen.
The fact that we were able to come in here, the girls were a little bit nervous naturally, but I thought they did a wonderful job clicking and getting the job done, and we had 4 or 5 freshmen this year. Everybody stepped up, knew their roles, did their thing. It was awesome having new coaches with Coach Carlson and Coach Lowe's. I feel like I learned a ton from both of them. But Lowe's came in and took a team that he knew nothing about. We put together a plan, and as a unit, coaching staff and a team, we just bought in, and that's kind of what championship teams do, and we did it.
For the ladies, it would be the team's second title in 4 years, where only a handful of seniors were a part of the team that won the program's first ever title back in 2015. And for those ladies, they would not only want to close out their careers on top, but also wanted to win the championship for former All-American Sarah Stevenson, who passed away this season.
I just think that Stevie was a huge part of the reason why we won nationals my sophomore year, and we really just wanted to incorporate that again this year, because I think just for the ones of us who knew her, we kind of just wanted to put that into our game and play a little bit like Stevie each and every game, and just have the attitude, the drive, and the passion that she had. And we just tried to incorporate that, not even through these games, but through the whole season. So we just really wanted to win it for her.
Sarah Stevenson, wonderful person, amazing player. She did so much for this program on and off the ice, just such a great person, somebody who helped the program grow to the level where it is. She was my first year coaching. She was a player that came in, and I didn't know anything about this league, and she was the best player, top 3 best player I've ever coached, and had the privilege to coach. So she's a wonderful person on and off the ice, and it was nice that the girls were able to pull it together and win this one for Stevie.
With the team losing few members from its roster, the Lady Flames feel that they will bring back a strong enough core to make another run at the title next season.
I think we're already going to start prepping for next year. I'm already looking for next year, and I mean, this national championship meant so much to me, but I mean, we want to continue to improve and continue to get better each year, and we can do that with all the resources we have and the staff we have. We have a good foundation, and we're just going to keep building.
I mean, we're losing some pretty crucial players, but we have a great group coming, and we're ready for next year, and like everyone's coming back, ready to go, and I'm sure we could do it again next year if we set our minds to it, but it's definitely going to be a battle, but I'm sure we're ready for it, and I can't wait.
I think the future's bright. We're fortunate to have a great group to build around for the future. And you know, the other thing is the ACHA is just getting stronger. I mean the 8 teams here at Nationals, and there's probably another 4 or 5 that are dangerous teams, and the programs are really growing. So it's going to be neat to see the league evolve over the next few years.